Welcome back to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again today. Stay home. Some of you grown men have no business coming over here to the Philippines. I want to talk a little bit about that today because enough is enough, man. Things are getting out of hand. Some of us just don't have what it takes to survive in a place like this. As beautiful as it is, look, we're in Rizal Park. Beautiful as the Philippines is, there's a flip side to this place. And it'll chew you up and spit you out. It can be unforgiving. And I've only been in Manila 5 days, man, and I've heard more sob stories than I've ever heard since I've been in the Philippines. So I just want to talk about that. It takes more than money to make it over here. A lot of us, man, we just don't have what it takes to survive here. We spend too much time, certainly as vloggers, focusing on the finances, which it's important. But what about the mental capacity? A lot of the guys that I met, man, they just don't have what it takes. I had to rush Marilyn to the doctor 2 days ago. I had to shut my live stream down because she was suffering from heat exhaustion, vertigo, and, so we rushed her to the doctor. We're on the way back. I walked back. I let them catch the tricycle. And right on the main road, because we're over by the embassy, there's a guy, he's a foreigner, and he just walks up and down the street. He doesn't understand. I got a photographic memory. I can remember him. But he's got thick glasses on. He's got a backpack on. He's dressed like a tourist. But really, he's a bum. There's something mentally wrong with him. Well, his whole hustle is, he sees a foreigner, hey, where you from? I said, I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. Oh, I'm from Kentucky too. And before he could even start his spiel, I'm like, oh, look, man, stop. I've already heard your story before. I met you back in February. And in my mind, I'm saying he's still out here running this hustle. Just take your ass on back home, man. There's 3 things I know that you need to make it over here in the Philippines. The mental, you gotta be mentally strong, physically strong, and of course your finances. If any of them 3 is missing, you ain't got no business coming over here, man. Everybody's got a sob story. Men are over here lost. They wandering around, they don't know what to do. We're ill prepared. So many of the men, they didn't bring enough money, and they're getting too heavy. You guys are getting too heavy. Other expats, we come over here, we're on vacation, we're in retirement. We didn't come here to carry you guys. Y'all heavy, man. And you're going to say, well, Cal, you ain't got no business telling a grown man what to do. I'm not telling grown men what to do. This is a suggestion. But it's these grown men who eventually come over here who need our help. Remember, there's 4 words that get men in trouble more than anybody else. I'm a grown man. And they do what they, grown enough to do. But this is a different place. And you can't blame the women. You can't blame the vloggers. Because we're not lying. We're telling you the truth. I know people are watching this because you can't choose your audience. And they're saying, man, it looks so easy over there. Well, it is easy for people who got it together, who are responsible. If you're not responsible in your own country, you're not going to be responsible here. I mean, this is a video, man, that I needed to make today. This is getting ridiculous. I'm going to help you today. Stay on the couch. Don't get on that plane. A lot of us are in denial. We think we got what it takes because vloggers and people over here they interview, they make it look so easy. Well, it is if you're in your right mind. I met guys over here, they don't even know where to exchange their money. I met guys over here who don't know how to catch a tricycle, who don't know how to go to the mall, who are literally prisoners in their girlfriend's home or whatever it is. These women have taken them prisoner. You don't need to be over here like that. You don't know how to get around. You don't know where you are. I was talking about this to Richie Rich the other day. They give all of their support and everything to these other channels, but the minute they get some help, they need some help, who do they come to? Who do they run to? They run to us. I'll help you, man, if it's an emergency. But if you're just over here because you really shouldn't be, it's not a whole lot of sympathy I can give you. Look, I'm in Manila right now, but this is really all over in the Philippines. There's little children wandering around. Nobody cares. Nobody seems to care. So what makes you think that they're going to care about a whole grown man walking around here needing help? They're not. Look how beautiful this place is. But there's a flip side to it. There's a flip side to this place. You really have to be better here than you are at home. Because people don't want to hear them sob stories, man. We didn't come over here for that. This is a perfect day to be in the park. I wanted to bring Booby over here. This is really a nice park, Rizal Park. I wanted to talk about this today, man, because we spend too much time focusing on financial. How much I need? You need more than money. You need more than a pension over here. You got to be responsible. You got to be able to stand on your own 2 feet over here, or you're going to run into some trouble. You're either going to get taken advantage of by a local or by one of these expats, because they will try to take advantage of you. I've got a story of my own with that. Since I've been over here in Manila, that, that's another story for another day, but I may be out of 10,000 pesos trying to be helpful to somebody who probably doesn't need to be over here. I mean, not only retiring, but I mean, you don't even need to be over here on vacation. You mean you may need to go to Mexico, somewhere called Jamaica, Dominican Republic, somewhere that's a whole lot closer than the Philippines. Yeah, it looks easy over here. We make it look easy because it is easy for us. The majority of us, man, it's a breeze to live over here. But it ain't that easy. So thank y'all so much for stopping by. I know this is going to rub people the wrong way. They're going to say, Cal, you ain't got no business telling grown men what to do. I'm just suggesting to you. You know who you are. I get it. People are miserable in their situations. They're looking for an escape plan. But the Philippines may not be the place for you. There's a whole lot of other places you could go to. Man, this place, man, will turn on you and you're done. You're 8,000 miles from home, man. Nobody gives a damn about you. That's the least of your worries, is running out of money. You wandering around over here, you don't know where you're going. You basically then came over here and put your life in the hands of a woman who can't even take care of herself. It's crazy, man. I had to talk about this today. I've heard more sob stories in 5 days since I've been here than the whole time I've been coming to the Philippines. These sob stories, they're becoming more frequent. And so you take a look at the people and you're like, dude, you shouldn't even be over here to begin with. I'm sorry. I'm going to step on some people's toes. I'm going to hurt some people's feelings with this. I don't give a damn. When it's all said and done, you're going to thank me. You're going to be like, yeah, Cal's right. I shouldn't even come to the Philippines. So if you're in America, if you're in the Philippines, wherever you are, find your heart to help somebody. Not a day goes by that I don't help somebody. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. Don't do anything stupid. Talk to people before you come over here. Get some input, man. Sometimes your family is right. Sometimes they're saying, hey, you ain't got no business going all the way over to the Philippines. You can't pay your bills here. You can't stand on your own 2 feet here. Well, you look like going over there because they think it's easier. No, it's harder over here. You got to be better here. Some of you have no business over here. You're coming over here on these old jacked up one-way tickets, buying onward tickets, you know, following people's directions. I tell you right now, buy you a round trip ticket. It's a shame, man. It really has become so bad. I've never seen it so bad. Every time you turn on YouTube, there's somebody with a sign. You either on drugs, you either have a mental health issue, you either are alcoholic or something. But ain't a whole lot of help over here for you, man. You can't even stand on your own 2 feet at home and you try to come over here. Man, this place ain't got no sympathy for you, dude. I don't even show the poverty and stuff over here. It's on a whole other level. People don't care nothing about you, man, as a foreigner. Then there's a grown-ass man over here. Look at this place. I'm going to do some positive videos, you know, but today I had to talk about this because y'all are really, really out of touch. It's gotten out of hand. It don't make no sense. I don't know what videos you're watching. That's why videos like this are important. They tell you the truth. You don't just get the sugary stuff all the time. That's why people are getting on these planes. If you're not mentally strong, physically strong, and you don't have your finances at hand, stay your ass on the couch, man.
Boots on the ground, don't do nothing stupid. Give that man his flowers, a tribute through music. If I don't know nothing, I know one thing.